Hello from Gardening Influenza here in Ireland.
Hey there.
And I'm here again with Dimitri from the Green Nerd channel. And today we're going to divide an absolutely enormous, ginormous, monstrous Cattleya. So we've left the plant to soak in a big trug full of water, and that's just to loosen it up so that it'll be easier to get out of the big clay pot that it's in. Okay, so we need to lift this brood.
Oh my god. It's really heavy and it's wet. You can see that it's eating the pot with the roots. It's a really healthy plant. You were a good mommy to it.
Thank you. And you were a good daddy to it, cleaning it off.
Yeah, it flowered after.
Okay, so now we have to try and get this out of the pot.
Right.
Which is always
really tricky.
Let's see if there's any movement in it at all. And I'm just going to grab a number of the central pseudobulbs together and try.
Well, I pulled the pot down, so.
No, there's no moving that, is there?
Please don't say that we have to break the pot.
We might have to.
Do you think so? Maybe let's try to yeah, I don't want to break anything
there. Yeah, because it's a new growth.
Okay, this is moving a bit now.
Okay.
Here.
I get a knife to go around the edge of the pot, but I might have to just break the pot.
Well, I'd bring the new clay pot next time I come.
Okay, alright, so we're going to break the pot, so we need a hammer.
Okay.
Okay, so I'll go and get a hammer.
Yeah, it's really jammed in. So you're back with the hammer?
I'm back with the hammer.
Right.
And are you back with good ideas of how we're going to smash this?
You have a new growth here, and there coming, I would suggest to lie it down that side.
Okay.
And hit on that part of the pot, since now we have to break it.
Okay.
Right.
Do you want to stand back?
Yeah, maybe just cover my eyes.
Yes.
No, but I don't think it's... Yeah. Just do.
Oh God. It goes against everything in me.
Alright. Maybe let's see what we have already.
Okay.
Oh, see. That's why we couldn't get it off. I mean, every piece of fruit is just... What's this?
Oh, that's polystyrene.
Of course I know, but only orchid growers know that. You have to explain.
Okay. Well, so these are polystyrene chips for good drainage, isn't that right?
Yeah, and also to keep the pot light, because even with that, that pot was quite heavy.
Yeah.
So.
No, I think. Oh.
Right. Careful here. Careful here. Yoo-hoo!
Excellent.
See, we lost a little bit of roots, but see there. Oh, and it's the perfect time to repot, because see that new growth? The piece I'm gonna have is pushing out roots right now.
Okay.
So it's a really good time to do that.
Right. Yes, of course we forgot to mention.
Yeah.
The best time to repot. And
if your Cattleya is not growing at all, don't do anything to it. Wait until it's starting to grow.
And root growth is preferable to just pseudobulb growth, isn't it?
Careful,
So,
just that part, not that way. Will be
maybe
quick
if we stand it up.
to pull it from the top. No.
Whoops. Maybe.
Yeah.
These ones are grabbing quite tightly.
Yeah.
That's coming.
I'm under.
There we go.
There we go.
Wonderful.
Here. Well, we didn't lose that many roots.
Yes, it's That's good.
That's good.
Great job.
You know Avatar? The floating islands?
What floating islands?
In Avatar the movie, you know. Alright. It's looking good, I think.
It is.
Should I put it back?
Let's put it down.
Down?
Let's have a look at what we're going to do here.
Yeah.
So, first of all, I'm just going to take this stick out
Yeah.
because it's not doing a lot.
And that one too.
Okay.
Here we go.
So, what we have here is a mature plant, and we've got 3 points of new growth. So we've quite advanced new growth starting here with developed roots.
And even more advanced, but yeah, also new roots.
Okay. And then over here we have a third set of new growths with just new roots that are just starting.
Yeah.
And when a Cattleya, as Dimitri already said, when a Cattleya is at this point is the time to repot, because the new roots can then establish in the new medium and not get destroyed through the potting process.
And just to say that when I check, we don't repot this because the medium has broken down. Actually, it's still really good medium.
Is it?
It's not
Yeah,
mushroomy, it's still really firm. So it's really because it was eating the pot and it was a good time to do it. So
And we want to divide it as well.
And plus it's raining, so it's a great work to do in a greenhouse. Yeah.
Right, so
Actually, the roots are a bit shallow, you see? They didn't go all the way to the...
yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, so
But even the roots in the middle of the plant that usually are dead because they're older. I mean, most of them are quite viable. These ones are a bit dead, but the rest is quite viable.
shall we try just dipping
Yeah.
in there to try and ease off some more of the medium? Okay.
Can you? Yeah. Thank you. Oh, have to be careful not to break any.
The growths are really far out, aren't they?
So I'm going from under and tickling. Do you see the plant laughing?
Strangely, no.
I'm tickling its feet.
Okay, so these are spikes from when the plant has previously flowered.
It's a good opportunity to tidy up the
Yeah.
dead bits.
And actually, that's what I'll do
Yeah.
first. So we have a sterilized secateurs, sterilized with bleach, and I'm just going to cut off the spent flower spikes. I might put a drop of cinnamon on that later. That's 1, 2, and this one, which is a failed spike, so this one didn't flower, it just failed. But since it failed, it's not going to do anything again. And just while I'm in the neighbourhood, there's a burn here on the leaf, which happened just yesterday when we moved this out to the greenhouse and the shading fell down and the sun got in. So just for to make it look nice, I'm just going to cut that off, and I'll put a dab of cinnamon on that in a little while as well to just make it look better. And this one doesn't want to go either, does it? You okay there, Dimitri?
Yeah, I think.
Is it time to come out again?
I think so.
So, I mean, we're not going to get all the medium off that.
No,
We
it's
just
not
have to
possible.
resign ourselves to that. Okay, so I'm going to just move it out of the way. And I guess if we just make a space here and put it down. And then we need to think about how we're going to divide this.
Where do you want to divide? How many division do you want?
Well, okay, so you're going to get a piece, and what we talked about was that Dimitri wants this section, which is the oldest section, because, well,
It's more manageable to bring back home. But there is a lovely new growth now. It might not get as tall as the other one and might not get bloom on that new growth. But anyway.
Anyway, you know the trick to
Yeah,
make
yeah.
it bloom. Just
Love it.
love it and clean it. Okay, so we're going to take off that, but where are we going to cut that? Now, let's have a look around here.
Yeah. So I was thinking, or there, or there maybe.
Okay, because that would be kind of a natural place to
Yeah.
do it.
Here or here, depending where do you want that one.
Yeah.
That is an older one too.
Yeah.
Well, maybe there then.
Yeah. Yeah.
You
Okay.
give me that one too.
Okay.
Are you generous
Okay,
enough?
I think I can spare it.
Yeah.
Okay, so we need to excavate some of this so that we can actually see what we're doing.
Yeah, where is the
Turn it
rhizome actually?
And this is
The tricky part because we
because
don't
there are
want...
leaves, or sorry, roots up on top. Sorry.
What do you do with your spent orchid bark? Do you put it on a compost heap or do you mulch your border with?
I
Or...
put it on mulch. I put it on the borders.
Alright, yeah.
Yeah.
That's actually a great thing to do, I'm sure.
Well, outdoor plants are quite sturdy.
Yeah.
I mean, unless of course the plant has had a sudden death syndrome and you don't know what it's died from. Now, I'm not quite sure. I think we're just going to have to go down there with the secateurs and
hack
try and
it.
find the rhizome. Actually, here's the rhizome here.
Alright.
I just
Did you see?
have it there. So there's something there. There. So
Yeah, the thing we'll have to be careful is when we cut, not cut the base of that pseudobulb here, because of course it's actually starting down here, not
Yeah.
right there.
yeah.
So that will be the tricky bit. I would cut right at the base of that one actually,
Okay.
because even if we lose that one, I think for
It's not.
not really.
All right. So
important.
that's. Okay. So I'm going in there.
I'm letting you doing that because I've never done that. That will be actually my first Cattleya.
Okay, your first
So-
Cattleya. Ah, gosh. How can it be? And I love Cattleyas, and it's your first Cattleya. We have so little in common.
Well, I mean that's a handsome plant. Yeah.
Okay.
Everybody will want that. Are you in there?
No, I'm still messing around. It's actually quite hard. I'm not going to get it in one cut. What I will try and do is...
Should we get an axe and
hard.
just hack it?
Can you...
Oh,
I
yeah.
know you're trying to protect the leaves down there. Okay, right. I'm going to have to do more than one cut. Okay, now this is a very sharp secateurs, which is good.
Where is the secateurs from again?
It's from Switzerland.
All right.
Yeah, they make the best secateurs, Felco, and we are not sponsored by Felco on this video, although we should be. Okay, now I've actually cut the rhizome, but the plant is still holding together.
Of course, but maybe.
Unless,
I mean, we'll have to lose roots anyway. So, can I break that apart?
look, this is kind of it's loosening somewhat.
I mean, they say that Cattleya roots, when they're disturbed, the plant has a habit to dump its root system, but actually, a lot of course, when it's in a good condition, usually these roots actually branch out.
Yeah.
Like on Roger's videos, he
Right.
does that, and usually the roots they just
They
branch
branch
out.
out.
So
Well,
it's up.
I'm not going to say anything.
Do you
so
want
I'm
just
not-
to pull or?
Well, hang on, no, I think we don't just pull, because I think... I don't know what it's like on that side, but this side is actually loosening.
Yeah, I'm trying here from under.
I don't know what that root is doing. There we go. Now, what's holding that? There's a root that broke. This root. Okay.
How long has this orchid been in spot?
Well, I suppose 2-3 years maybe.
Alright.
And I'll link above to the video where I actually got this, and probably at the end.
You made a video
this.
quite a while ago about your monster Cattleya. I think that was one of them, right?
Well, that was my original monster.
Should
okay, I think you're going. Yeah.
Okay. Should I?
Okay. Yee. Ooh, okay.
That's like the nightmare sound of all orchid growers. Their roots breaking. But I mean, that's a lovely plant.
It is. It's a substantial enough plant now.
I think
you know,
so.
It's not a tiny plant. Let's have a look at the cut there, where the rhizome was cut.
Oh yeah, the F word.
No.
No purple ring at all.
Okay, so now
We divided the first part of the plant, which is here, which is a really cute part. That is for me.
that's for you.
Yay! My first Cattleya. Right.
Okay.
And now you want to divide it furthermore to
Yeah.
feed it in a pot.
Yeah. So the two divisions that I'm going to make now are going to go into the same pot,
Yeah.
and just to give the plant a bit more shape.
Yeah, right.
So you were saying to divide here in theory
Well,
because
To me, the logic is since that pseudobulb is growing the same direction as those are, it would be weird to cut it there, although it's also a natural division because that bit would stick out compared to that one. That's my logic, but of course, it's your plant.
it's my plant. Well, I will go along with your logic,
Right.
and we will look to divide the plant there somewhere.
About there, huh?
Where we can find the rhizome. Can you feel it? Can you see it?
I think. What?
It's hiding.
Wait. I think the rhizome is. So here is that one. It's not coming down. I think it's coming from there. It's coming from the. Well, I might have to pull out some roots. Is that?
Go on, go on, go on. I think it's enough roots to be going on with. Yeah, there's the rhizome there.
Do you see it? All right.
Right.
Okay then. So we
there.
could cut about there,
Okay.
right? Maybe if I can.
It did. Oh yeah.
Right.
No.
Are you through?
I don't think I'm through.
No, maybe one
Gosh,
more.
this is quite thick. I feel.
Ooh, yeah, you're true.
Okay.
Okay.
Yes. Right. So now we have to.
And it's
Well.
100% white.
Excellent.
Yep.
I think this
Oh.
is attached into that. So what we've actually
And
done
that
is
comes
cut off.
under?
God knows.
Because there is. Oh, so that's alone now.
Yes, I think so. It's gone.
Alright.
All right.
See?
Well, I think the plant can deal with that. Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Out he
Well,
comes.
Maybe if I can get it out with some roots, you can try to. Yeah, well, okay.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah, the roots also on that part of the plant are not the best. Most of them are mushy.
Yeah. A single suitable division is not a great idea anyway.
Mm.
Okay, so back here, and we're looking, I think there is where we want to divide. These Cattleyas can prove tricky. Sometimes they go into double and triple stories with their rhizomes. Ah, that feels good. And there. Now, I think I got through. Maybe not, maybe not fully.
Alright, now you're through. So
And that's the problem of the roots. I think. Come on. You know you only want what's best for you, little plant. Big plant. Yeah. Okay. And there we go. 2 large pieces.
Yeah.
Okay. Right.
So you will put those back in one pot
That's the
to
plan.
make the plant compact again.
Okay, let me go and find a big enough pot.
Right.
Take it.
I think. Yeah. Should I take that one too at home? Give it a try.
Yeah, give it a lash.
Yeah. It's good to give it a good shake in the water, so all the medium that can fall will fall apart. See, and you have a relatively clean root system.
Very good, excellent. Good tip there.
Right.
Okay, so now
So, what pot did you choose?
I chose a plastic pot just to make it easier.
You don't want to break any other pot.
Pretty much. And also, I mean, the heavier something is, the less handling it gets,
Yeah,
therefore
right.
the less tending. Okay, let's just think about how we're going to put this into the pot, and then I'll put some chips at the bottom. So
So,
we want to have the growths going in opposite directions from each other.
Do you want them in the middle of the pot? Should we put
yeah, that
it
might
something like that? But it might be a bit tricky for spacing. So, something like that.
Yeah, I could squish this around here like that.
Yeah.
Yeah, something like that.
Yeah. The plant is compact enough, like this, right?
Yeah. It'll be out over the edge of the pot in no time, but so it goes.
Yeah.
Okay, so let's get some
Alright. We
chips.
can reuse that. Those, actually. I separated them so we could reuse them. But I don't know if you want to sterilize them before, or do you want to use
I got
new
some
ones?
clean ones.
All
We
right,
can use
yeah.
some clean ones. So here we go. A bit more, do you think?
Yeah. Aren't those the one that dissolve in water?
Oh, they are. Yes.
Yeah, so
okay.
put more.
Don't take those out.
That does no harm to the plant. Do you know why they dissolve? That's made
Tell.
of cellulose,
Right.
plant-based
edible.
material, so that goes on the compost heap actually.
Right.
So no harm. Just put more to be sure that you have a
Have enough that
yeah.
won't dissolve. All right. That's that. Okay, and then we need some bark.
Bark.
Which
It's there.
it's here.
It's funny how they decompose. We should all make the packing stuff with that because it's really, like, it's more organic.
Biodegradable.
Yeah,
isn't it?
biodegradable. Exactly.
Eco-friendly. Now this is the kind of bark I would normally use for Cattleyas, but I don't have any at the moment. I don't have any coarse
All right.
bark. So we're going with this one here, which has not been washed, but we'll give it a good rinse out afterwards.
Yeah, because it's always easier to work with dry bark, especially the small one.
Okay.
Otherwise, it starts to stick to every bit.
Okay, so there now. Shall we try and...
Do we need to trim some of the roots? Well, I don't think so.
I think just leave it. It's
Yeah,
such a
most
good
of them
plant.
are quite alive.
They look quite good, don't
Yeah, they do, and the new ones coming. I mean, like.
they? They definitely look. Okay.
All right.
Right, so we're going to try and get our 2 pieces.
I think we need to put them in simultaneously. Oh, that's a hard word to say. On the same time.
Okay. Okay, so you're going that way, so
Okay.
simultaneously.
Yeah, right.
Yay!
That one. English. So now, how did we do before? I think that one had that one
Yeah.
like that. And you had yours like this. And yeah,
Yeah.
something like that, right?
Yeah. I think so. I think you
From
need
my
one.
side, the plant looks good like this, but I don't know from yours.
Yeah. Yeah, there's some gappiness here. Oh,
Right.
yeah. Like that maybe. Okay.
All right.
Do you want to try and tuck yours down a bit because mine is tucked down, but yes, that's good.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right, that's it.
Right. Now, so we'll try and tuck some bark around.
Maybe I hold the two pieces together, and so you have your both hands to work with.
So you know how you said you had a history with this plant? You have
Yes.
quite an extensive history now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Maybe that's it. That you could name it Dimitri.
Okay.
You know how some orchid growers they name their plants like when you have a clone name for a certain plant.
Yeah, well, that's like a hybrid, really, isn't it? Could we really
Well-
associate the name Dimitri with hybridism?
I guess it's when you name a variety that is really, really good for some.
Okay, let's try just
Yeah, we
hitting it down.
need to firm it down a little bit. Well, the good thing is the
What's
plant
the thing?
is holding itself up.
Yes,
Yeah.
it is. It was not going to need staking. Just oops.
We need a bit more on that side. Well, you know, it's a Cattleya, so I guess if you have air pockets in the mix, that's not too...
It's not, well, I guess it's not the end of the world. But
Yeah.
when we'll try and iron some of them out with a bit of watering as well.
Yeah.
And there's the label.
Oh yeah, don't forget that one. Should we get more, a bit more there? But how did we do that? The new growth's already at the...
I know.
It's there
Yeah.
again.
Well, one thing I've learnt with Cattleya is that whenever you repot them, if you cut them or divide them at all, like whenever you repot them, they're right out at the edge of the pot.
Yeah.
It's, I think, like the pseudobulbs, they get constrained,
Yeah, right.
but when you kind of release them, then they spread out the way they want to.
Alright.
And you end up having to divide your plant into lots and lots of smaller pieces than you ever wanted to. So,
Also, I guess sometimes when you cut the rhizome, it responds by sending out new growth also from the middle of the plant.
that's, yeah.
Does that happen to you too?
That, yeah.
That
With
would be
big
great
plants.
because now you have a lot of space there and there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, if we could use that space rather than concentrating the edges, that would be really super. Okay, so
How is that feeling, I think? Yeah?
I think we should call that done and give it a bit of water, shall
Yeah.
we?
I think I'd give it a good soak with maybe the hose or a good
Yeah.
to get all the dust off. But yeah,
Right.
from my side the plant is looking really compact and lovely.
Mm.
I don't know from yours.
It's a bit folly down. It's a bit kind of open on my side.
Well,
but
You can get stakes again.
yeah,
And, yeah.
and tie it in. Actually, that might be an idea.
Yeah. Yeah, because I think you will have to tie that one as it grows. See how it's directed now.
Yeah. So I try just tying some of the pseudobulbs together.
So that was our repotting and dividing of Schomburgkia lueddemannii. I'm cheating because I'm not sure how to pronounce that one.
Which is, of course, in the Cattleya Alliance, which is why we refer to it as the Cattleya Alliance.
The flowers are orange, right?
They're brownie.
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 Okay.
Okay.
So
So that's all, and we'll just give that a watering. And thanks to everybody for watching, and please check back again for lots more orchid and other videos, and don't forget to check out Dimitri's Green Nerd channel too.
Yeah, I'm sure now we'll do a video how I put up mine.
Okay, we'd love to see that.
Well, that one's not going on the green wall, but spoiler. Anyway, thanks for watching.
Okay, bye everyone.
Bye now.
Bye.